Billionaire Bill Gates called this AI literacy and proposed a timeline of 18 months until AI chatbots are powerful and accurate enough to help children read and hone their writing skills. But from what I've seen in the news, many schools and universities have taken anti-ChatGPT stances towards using chatbots for schoolwork. Many have outright banned ChatGPT, forbidden virtual examinations, or run students' essays through faulty AI detectors. With the rise of AI, it's clear the technology won't go away. Gates proposes AI literacy as a solution to this problem. Instead of running essays through AI detectors, why not teach kids how to use AI from the beginning and create wonderful masterpieces through these tools? They'd be as good a tutor as any human could, said Gates in a keynote talk at the ASU plus GSV Summit in San Diego. He thinks of chatbots as great tutors because the current non-artificial intelligence software to teach writing skills is hardly any good. Computers aren't good as human teachers at giving feedback on essays, but artificial intelligence can evolve and improve. Current chatbots like Google's Bard or ChatGPT already display incredible skills to quickly summarize and offer feedback on the text. In 18 months, a company could create private tutoring for students who might not afford an education but have an internet connection. Gates theorizes that advanced chatbot tutors might only be available for a fee, but that's still infinitely cheaper than one-on-one tutoring with a human instructor. I think it will democratize education, and in the future, anyone could use these AI tutors to teach their children. It might multiply the effectiveness of homeschooling times 100. Of course, I'm sure the technology needs to improve a lot before it becomes a viable tutor for AI literacy. After all, its advice for children can get a little repetitive after a while, and teaching also involves motivating the students, not just regurgitating text at them. Plus, AI chatbots are notoriously bad at maths. While they can pass off as half-decent writing instructors, they'll really need to improve their mathematical calculations, something Bill Gates himself confirmed. And while China's at the forefront of this, in the US there are many teachers already using ChatGPT to make their classwork easier. In the past, creating exams involved a little bit of thinking on the teacher's end. Correcting them was also a pain, like this teacher in Utah who can create all sorts of exams with multiple variations and correct them in a heartbeat, giving them more time to actually teach. But what if teachers took this to another level? Chatbots can do so much more than just help a teacher finish a schedule faster or correct an exam more accurately. They could even teach kids how to read, write, and do math. These kids start their school day with a brainwave sensing headband that tracks their neuron activity and sends data to an AI model. That's because China is changing the way kids learn at school by using the most advanced AI technology to multiply their brainpower. The technology I've seen them use makes me 100% sure that AI is already changing how teachers and schools work forever. So after a quick meditation session, the kids begin their classwork for the day. All of the headbands are manufactured in China and have 3 electrodes, 2 behind the ears and 1 in the forehead. Because their data works in real time, if a kid's not paying attention to a math problem, for example, the teacher will know immediately. At the end of the class, the teacher receives a report model of the average class attention span. All of this takes place in the Jinhua Shaoxun Primary School in eastern China, where AI-powered cameras and software monitor the students' actions and their attendance as part of a government program. Okay, it does look a little like Big Brother, but hear me out. The parents consented to it, and all of the data is also sent to them. The headgear in this video, for example, changes colors depending on how the kid is performing their classwork. Red means you're deeply focused, while blue means you're distracted. The idea is to measure their levels of concentration. I was shocked to learn that all the data they collect from these exercises is used to create personalized learning plans for each student, allowing teachers to know each kid's weak points and focus on them. For example, some kids might have a harder time reading and writing, while others might struggle to understand math. These programs pick up all of this data in real time and compile a report on how to improve them. All the teachers have to do is stick to the letter and apply them. They can analyze students' health and even monitor how often they check their phones or yawn in classes. I do think there needs to be a balance between how much they're supervised and how many freedoms they're allowed, but for little children, this might be just what's needed to guide their education in the right direction. The Chinese government poured billions of dollars into this program to test out how AI tech could be used in the classroom. But are these programs getting a tad too advanced? Is it time for them to replace the teachers altogether? To be honest, I think not. The key is to find the right balance between human interaction and technology. Spending time with humans of their age or adults teaches kids valuable social skills, and we're definitely not yet in an environment where we can leave kids' education to AI machines, no matter how smart. In this other story, we have the opposite, kids teaching AI, but to become more human. Cognimates is a learning companion that learns from the movement of kids, games like rock, paper, scissors, and improves through a feedback loop. The more the kids interact with Cognimates, the more the AI system learns. But all of this talk about AI in children begs a question. I mean, how do you tell a child to follow the career path of their dreams when it might be automated by AI by the time they're adults? One can teach children to read, write, do math, and more using AI, but what is the point of all of this beyond basic human skills? Using these skills for jobs that won't exist seems like a waste of time. In an interview with CNBC television, Elon Musk was asked how to properly advise children to join the workforce when there's so much changing rapidly due to AI. I found Musk's answer a little convoluted, but he did express a reality we just don't know now. But just because it might be useless in 10 years doesn't mean we can't enjoy it now. All industries will go through a major revolution, and education is no exception to this rule. Whatever the challenge is, hear me out, the future of education is linked with AI. The more the technology advances, the more we'll see AI-powered classrooms. The best solution for now is to find a balance between technology and human interaction, one that ensures the students are getting the most out of their education, that doesn't invade their privacy, and that fosters a personal connection with their teachers. Sure, there are challenges to be overcome, but no one can ignore the benefits of AI in improving the learning of children. The future of education is here. It's up to us to embrace it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and subscribe so you don't miss the next videos.